These are things girls do but will never admit to. Let's get straight into it. Number 1 is the front wedgie. Sometimes thongs really do be thonging at the front, and sometimes can feel like there's circulation loss. So if you're out in public and you ever see a girl fidgeting or crossing her legs, it could well be her subtly trying to loosen it. If it's that bad, some will genuinely have no choice but to pull it out in front of you. Or if there's a bathroom near, she'll make an excuse to go. So for all the boys here, never give a girl a wedgie. It's lethal. Number 2. If a girl knows that she is seeing a guy, even if there is the slimmest chance of anything happening, if you know what I mean, she will wait till the very last moment to shave, because 2 to 3 days after is not it. Oh, you thought number 1 was bad? Yeah, in public she would be itching like there's a whole nip farm down there. And if she actually manages to withstand it, it's all she's going to be thinking about because she just wants to relieve the itch. So again, if she ever looks uncomfortable and passes it off as her rearranging herself, yep, it could also be this. Now, on the flip side, if a girl has nowhere specifically that she has to be which requires her to shave, homegirl is leaving it a little bit too long in between shaves, to the point that clothing isn't even a good enough barrier and those little hairs will fight their way through the fibres of our underwear. It's not too late to get her a new razor. And with Estrid, she'll think it's the cutest gift ever. Definitely not you giving her hints. And you'll be getting brownie points because she's about to have the smoothest shave of her life. It even comes with a travel case and stickers. Who doesn't love stickers? You're welcome. These are things girls do to shoot their shot. And if you want to see more videos like these, you know what to do. Number 1. Literally DMing you hi. Let me just put it straight, if she doesn't fancy you, she's not DMing you. Even Mochi agrees. I'm talking like if it's the first time she's ever messaged you. That's her shooting a shot. Number 2. Finding any way she can to move closer to you. And accidentally brushing hands and then keeping her hand there to see if you keep yours there too. Even if you happen to do this subconsciously, to her that is the signal that you like her too. Number 3. Literally just liking your Instagram story. It doesn't even have to be a photo of you. But if it is, I can 100% confirm that that's her shooting a shot. And lastly, if in person, during conversations, she's looking directly into your eyes and really listening to everything you say, and if you make a joke, she playfully taps you, oh, she likes you. Tell her, Moch. Go ask her out. This is how to tell a guy that you like him without actually telling him you like him. Because we all know that just overwhelms everyone involved. If you suck at talking to your crush and you're not already following me, then we need to be having serious words because we need to change that. Let's get into it. Number 1. If you guys use Snapchat, you're going to send him video snaps. Make this a routine every single day so he expects it. More than likely, he's going to start sending them back. As you get to know each other more, this is going to lead into FaceTimes. At this point, you're practically already in there and we can move on to number 2. Compliment him. Whether it's on FaceTime, over text, or in person. Don't deep this one too much. It can be on how he smells, how he dresses, how he makes you feel. Literally any compliment you give a guy, he's going to cherish and remember for the rest of his life. At this point, he's pretty much going to know what's up. But if you want to make him fall in love with you, you've got to do number 3. Every single guy has that one thing that they nerd out over. And it's your job to find out what it is. The top 3 most popular are sport, anime, and gaming. Find out what it is, go do your research, learn about it. Then you're going to start a conversation with him about it. To show him you're interested in his interests too. And now you've done your research, you actually have things to say without sounding clueless. This is quite literally how I got my boyfriend. And number 4, instead of outwardly saying that you like him, when you guys hang out together, just say this. I really like spending time with you, we should do it again sometime. If it doesn't progress from there, homeboy is tripping. If there is one piece of advice I could give to my younger self, it would be to always trust and believe your intuition. Any tiny thought that you have that you think might be stupid, but it makes you feel off, that is your body going into fight or flight mode for a fucking reason. For those of you that are yet to experience this, it is almost like you have been here before and your body knows what is about to happen. Kind of like deja vu, like it's already played out before. One time when I was in secondary school, I left my house to walk to school as I normally would, but this time I had a really uneasy feeling. It sounds stupid, but in a movie, you know when it rains and it's gloomy and you can tell that something bad is gonna happen? I felt the exact same way. I then saw a dog running without its lead, with no sign of an owner, and that's when I started to feel sick. The next thing I know, there's a little roundabout in the village that I live in, and a car is going round the same roundabout multiple times before speeding off in the direction that I'm heading. At this point, my anxiety is so high and I feel so uneasy, but I have no idea what for. I just trust that I know that something is not right. I get to the bottom of the school hill, and that same car I saw earlier that I got a bad feeling about happened to be a crazy ex-boyfriend of a girl at school, and with a knife in hand right in front of me, tried to get revenge on his ex-girlfriend. Thankfully, she got airlifted to hospital and she was fine. Another time when I lived in America, I was walking to work one day. Middle of the day, broad daylight. Again, I got that same feeling as when I was in secondary school. For whatever reason, this one pickup van that was parked on the side of the road outside of a high school gave me a real bad vibe, to the point that I noted down his number plate and texted it to my mum and was just like, for some reason, I feel like you're gonna need this. This man proceeded to watch me walk down the road and kept moving his car to park further down the road to continue to watch me more. Right when I get to the bus stop and I convinced myself I was overthinking, he comes round and parks directly opposite me and starts to take photos of me on his phone. My mum immediately calls the police and Amber Alert gets sent out. Turns out he was a paedophile. So please, whenever you feel that feeling, however stupid you think it might be, trust it and do whatever you need to do in that moment to get yourself to safety. Things guys wish girls knew. If you're new here and feel like you need a whole Bible to understand boys, then it would be very beneficial if you clicked follow. Okay, first things first. Guys are so direct, so if for some reason you're confused about where things stand between you two and you're Googling signs he's into me, do yourself a favor and go about your life as if he's not. Don't hyperfixate on it, focus on you. Because funnily enough, when you treat guys like friends, that is right when they start to like you. But also just know, if he did like you, you would know. He would be giving you fast replies, he would be asking you to hang out 24/7, offering ways to help you when he can. You will just know where you stand with him and there won't be any games. Trust me on this one. Number 2, him viewing your story means absolutely nothing. I know us girls seem to think viewing their story and liking it is us shooting our shot, but guys aren't like that. Odds are he sat on the toilet and is swiping through everybody's stories on Instagram. It is not that deep for them. And number 3, you know how earlier I said that guys are direct? They want an easy, calm life, okay? So they want you to be direct as well. Make the first move, tell it how it is, and save everybody some time. Because even if you aren't direct, they will try and get it out of you. So it's only a matter of time. The only catch is, number 4, no matter how many times you tell him you like him, he probably will never completely believe it. Boys,